Squid monsters in Enshrouded, a new co-op game about a boy and his husky, and your favorite dwarves soon returning for an alpha test. But that's just the start. There's even more to unpack, so let's dive in. There's a new Enshrouded update on the horizon. Update 6 has been announced. And while there's not much official info yet, we do have a name and a release window. Thralls of Twilight is coming in May 2025. That's all the devs have confirmed. So for now, we're left to go over what's shown in the gameplay trailer. The shroud itself looks different, darker and more atmospheric. There are new enemy types as well. We saw tentacles, squid-like creatures, the fell beetle mother, which looks like it could be something out of StarCraft, possibly related to Abathur, and what seemed to be a kind of spider-beetle hybrid. There was also a new device teased, one that supposedly unleashes unstoppable power. It looked like it might be tied to a powered-up glider, or some kind of dive mechanic. One moment in the trailer hinted at an armor-breaking feature too, though it's hard to tell for sure. Did we miss more detail? Tell us about your analysis results. If you've been waiting to try the upcoming Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core for yourself, now might be your chance, if you're lucky. The closed alpha is live on Steam. Just go to the store page and hit the green Request Access button. If you're selected, you'll get an email. Best of luck! The latest trailer showed off more gameplay and introduced 2 new classes alongside the Falconeer and Slicer. The Spotter can mark targets for more effective attacks, while the Guardian appears to be a tank-style class. We also saw some mutated core spawn enemies. In a dev interview during the III showcase, the team explained that Rogue Core will focus on gradually upgrading your gear during each run, rather than starting out fully equipped. So it sticks to the roguelite format where you unlock permanent upgrades between runs to make future ones smoother. So for those familiar with Deep Rock Galactic, the big difference here is the roguelite approach. You begin each mission with just the basics. As you move through the level, you pick up equipment, abilities and upgrades, possibly ending with a much stronger build than you started with. The difficulty also scales up as you progress, rather than staying consistent from start to finish. Co-op is still central. The devs are sticking to their co-op first mindset, building on the DRG foundation. That includes traversal tools, weapon synergies, laser pointer shouts, and the usual rock and stone. On top of that, Rogue Core will experiment with mechanics that let you form a more coordinated team build instead of just having 4 separate loadouts. Release is planned for Q4 of 2025. Next up, we've got a cozy new announcement from the creators of Lost Ember. Their next game is Ikuma, the Frozen Compass, and it's bringing us a 2-player split-screen co-op experience that's part exploration, part survival, and absolutely wholesome. You'll play as Sam and his loyal husky Ellie as they try to survive in the Arctic wilderness. But when we say survival, think only light survival mechanics, like tracking warmth, food, and managing limited supplies, mixed with environmental puzzles and narrative storytelling. It's an open world with a bit of coming-of-age arc for Sam and some slightly darker twists along the way. There is climbing, fishing, scavenging, and above all, that wholesome bond between a boy and his dog. It's already looking beautiful, so we cannot wait until it's coming to PC, PS5 and Xbox Series in 2026. Baldur's Gate 3 Patch 8 goes live on April 15th. It's been in stress testing for a while and is now ready for full release. The update adds a new subclass for each core class, with new animations, VFX, abilities, and even dialogue lines. Also included is a brand new photo mode. You can pause and frame your adventures, adjust camera angles, character focus, filters, and frames, and decorate with up to 30 stickers, textures, emojis, blood splatters, and cat ears included. Diablo 4's 2025 roadmap is here. Belial returns this April. Next year brings a new expansion, a ranking system, and long-requested leaderboard. Reception hasn't been that great though. Even Mike Ibarra, Blizzard's former president, criticized the cycle, with seasons launching broken, patched after 2 months, then immediately replaced, while endgame issues are ignored. Path of Exile 2's Dawn of the Hunt patch hasn't landed that well either. Players say either monster health is too high or their damage is too low. Paired with large maps and slow pacing, the community is frustrated. The new Huntress class built around the parry mechanic is also not exciting for everyone. GGG is now working on balance changes, starting with the classes and Act 3. Nesess's new free update, The Forgotten Depths, is here. The Plains biome is now complete with a deep cave area full of enemies, gear and a boss. The economy system also got a rework. Settler expeditions can now be automated, mining, fishing and exploring via a new mission board. The Void Dungeon also has more dangerous traps. From the depths of Barotrauma, Frostrail is a survival FPS set in a frozen wasteland. It's coming in 2026. You ride a steam-powered train that acts as your base. Upgrade it, manage its power, and explore ruins for supplies. The frost is a constant threat and the world outside is filled with danger. Something else may be out there too. Reinforce your train and craft weapons with your friends to survive the cold. Skyverse is now Everwind. New name, new trailer. It's a first-person RPG meets sandbox survival, set on floating islands. You and friends build a home on a flying ship, explore, gather, fight and shape the world. The ship evolves as you go with crafting, storage and travel upgrades. It is coming soon to Steam. Vampire Survivors has not one, but two brand new, completely free updates, live now. The first DLC is called Emerald Diorama. It's a crossover with the Saga JRPG franchise by Square Enix, and it brings a whole bunch of new content. New characters, 16 weapons, 9 music tracks, and a new stage. You'll need to own the base game, but if you've been following our Free Stuff news section for a while, we assume you already do. To play the new content, head to Moongollo. Find the merchant, buy the Emerald Disc for 50k gold, and you're off on a new unlock quest chain in the new stage Emerald Diorama. The other free content is called The Coop, a chicken-themed stage, character, weapon and more. And over on the Epic Games Store, River City Girls is free to claim right now. It's a stylish, over-the-top, two-player beat-em-up packed with anime-style cutscenes, punchy action and a synth-pop soundtrack that will live rent-free in your head. You can play it in local co-op and beat the snot out of bad guys across River City. It's charming, chaotic and completely free to keep forever until April 17th. But that's all for this week. Have fun in co-op with your favorite people and we will see you again in the next one.